Bronx, take a deep breath, because what we lived through this October wasn't for faint of heart. The early elimination against the Blue Jays still hurts. Watching Captain Aaron Judge carry the team on his back and still see the dream crumble in the divisional round was rough. But while the pitching fell apart, Judge looked like he was on another level. A leader, a monster consistency, a man who played every inning like it was his last. And now, he's once again among the finalists for the American League MVP, as if telling all of the Bronx, it's not over yet. But it's not just about Judge. Cody Bellinger, the silent hero of so many cold nights at Yankee Stadium, decided to walk away from the $25 million left on his contract and test the market again. A bold move, one that could either reignite the fire in the Bronx or open the door for another star. After his best season since his 2019 MVP year, Belly leaves a fan base split between missing him and hoping for a return. Two stories, two paths crossing under the same question. What's next with Bronx Bombers? Hit that like button and drop a comment. Yankees Nation, because this space belongs to those who feel the weight of the pinstripes and believe the next chapter will be different. News 1. Let's go Yankees Nation. The 2025 season ended earlier than the Bronx deserved. The elimination against the Blue Jays in the divisional round left that bitter taste only Yankees fans understand. It was supposed to be the comeback year, the moment to break the drought that's lasted since 2009. But what we saw was an unstable pitching staff, unable to support the offensive power that Judge and company brought to field. Still, in the middle of all that frustration, the captain shined brighter than ever. Aaron Judge had the most complete season of his career, a mix of power, patience, and leadership that kept him standing tall while everything around him fell apart. In the playoffs, he was made of steel. 13 hits in 26 at-bats, 7 RBIs, 1 home run, all in 7 games. It was a kind of performance that makes fans stand up and think, he's a guy who's going to change this team's destiny. But once again, the bullpen collapsed, the pitchers lost a man, and the dream slipped away amid Toronto's deafening noise. And what came next, nobody expected. When the dust settled, Judge's name returned to center stage. The BBWA confirmed what every Yankees fan already knew. He's a finalist for the American League MVP award, a recognition that isn't new, but this time it carries extra weight because it's not just about numbers, and they're insane. 53 home runs, 114 RBIs, a .331 batting average, and a 1.144 OPS. It's about resilience, about missing 2 weeks from injury and coming back even stronger, about looking into the clubhouse and saying, I still believe. The Yankees' reaction on social media was pure pride. Our captain has been named a finalist for the 2025 American League MVP award. Congratulations, the team posted, holding tight to hope that still beats in the Bronx. And this nomination isn't just another symbolic trophy. It's a reminder that Judge remains a moral and technical pillar of this franchise. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere is one of reconstruction and pressure. Everyone knows the window is open, but time doesn't wait. With each title this season, the weight grows heavier. At 33, Judge has nothing left to prove individually, but he wants what's missing. He wants the ring. He wants the glory that validates every number, every fall, every injury. The fans feel it. And they also feel that, even in defeat, the captain carries the Bronx in his eyes. It feels like the same turbulence we've seen before. Years when Judge did everything right, but the roster around him couldn't keep up. But there's a difference now. He's healthy, more complete, and above all, ready to lead. 2026 will be a season of pressure, but also of faith. Because if Judge keeps this pace, the Bronx will sing again in October. News 2. Cody Bellinger decided to press the button that few have the courage to touch, the one for freedom. After a solid season in the Bronx, the 30-year-old outfielder made his exit from his Yankees contract official, walking away from the $25 million left on the final year to test the market. A bold move and one full of meaning. Bellinger arrived in New York carrying the hope of reinforcing the lineup and adding defensive versatility. And he delivered, playing all 3 outfield positions and even first base. He showed what he's always been, a complete player with instinct, game awareness, and a steady offensive presence. He finished the year hitting .272 with an OPS of .813, 29 home runs, and 13 stolen bases. A B-WAR of 5.0, his best since that magical MVP season in 2019. He brought back the spark many thought he had lost. But the story took another turn. On Monday, Jon Heyman confirmed Bellinger will not exercise the final year of his deal. And that's when the Bronx froze. Part of the fan base saw it as betrayal. After everything he built here, another part understood. The man wants to see how far he can go, wants a new deal, wants to be valued. After all, at 30 and coming off a great season, he knows the market will open its doors. And what came next nobody expected. Rumors quickly began to swirl. There's mutual interest in a possible reunion with the Yankees, but the market will be hot. Other teams are watching closely. And for New York, that creates a dilemma. Go big to keep Bellinger or redirect resources toward another star, maybe someone like Kyle Tucker, the most sought-after position player in this offseason's free agent class. It's the kind of decision that sets the tone for an entire winter. Behind the scenes, the tone is one of respect. Bellinger came in, delivered, and left with his head held high. He helped stabilize the outfield, added consistency to the lineup, and brought a champion's energy. But his departure reignites an old Bronx debate. Why do the Yankees, with all their tradition and financial power, still struggle to balance star power with roster depth? Bellinger's move is more than just a contractual matter. It's a mirror of where this franchise stands. A talented team standing on the edge of reinvention. A roster that must decide, double down on the current core or seek a new identity. And coming right after another early playoff exit. It only heightens the tension between the front office and the fans. The truth is, in New York, every decision carries the weight of history. And seeing Bellinger, one of 2025's cornerstones, walk out the front door makes Yankees Nation rethink the future. Because with or without him, the Bronx will demand results. And as always, the fans will be there, demanding what this uniform represents: excellence, grit, and an unrelenting pursuit of the top. So here's the deal, Yankees Nation. The Bronx is living through one of those moments that define eras. On one side, Aaron Judge, the captain, the face of the franchise, the man who carries the weight of a decade without a title, but keeps delivering historic seasons. On the other, Cody Bellinger, the spark who reignited the outfield and now chooses the uncertain path, betting on himself. Two different symbols, bound by one truth. The Yankees' time is now. The loss of the Blue Jays was a brutal hit, not just because it ended another title run, but because it exposed old wounds, the lack of pitching consistency, the struggle to turn talent into results. Still, what Judge did in 2025 reignited belief. A man who dominated the league, led by example, and proved that greatness still lives in the Bronx. And Bellinger, by opting out, may have given the first push toward a new chapter. Whether he returns or not, his decision forces the front office to act. The 2026 offseason will be a turning point, and every fan knows it. Because what's at stake isn't just the roster. It's the soul of the franchise. Being a Yankee means living in that space between pride and frustration. It's looking out at the field and believing, even when the scoreboard doesn't. It's seeing a captain up for MVP and thinking, maybe this is a restart. Because the Bronx can fall, but it never stays down for long. This jersey carries weight, and this fan base never quits. Drop your thoughts in the comments, Yankees Nation, and hit that like button to show that this passion never fades. Because here, the heart of the Bronx never stops beating.